Hello, kitty. Are you a fan of the Rainbow Coven? Noah, right? The Rainbow Coven. Remember, I am love. But to fulfill the Rainbow Coven fully, we would have to end the world with fire or a trumpet. Trump E.T. is how we note trumpet. We, being a little green, I suppose, a little alien to some, but this is how we look like in a point in space time. More appropriately, how I look like. Before we are we. Not quite we yet. Still divided. And how I'm stopped, I'm go. Because the blue light is special. You notice those are how TVs work, how pictures work. The pixels, red, blue, and green. So obviously we're picturing things, I'm picturing things a little deeper. The reason I'm a little confused is the Spider-Verse, the Spider-Man, all of a sudden isn't Peter Parker. And, there are many names to just one character. But as long as the canon remains the same, I don't know. When we were small, Peter Parker and Clark Kent were our favorite journalists. They informed about character, and with great power comes great responsibility. And to do things for truth, justice, and the American way, well, you could say we were programmed that way, but we thought we had good taste. we're a little different. Our my nativity, 11:30. At 11:30, in Pequeña Compañía de Santa Maria, Jesuit church that became a teaching hospital in Buenos Aires, el puerto de Buenos Aires de Santa Maria. Our eggs, our witches have a thing about eggs. And our noble egg provider, otherwise known as Mom, others know as Rey Santo Arcoiris, Rey Angelus, Raphael, embodied in Alicia, Isabel, Bicio, Kroll, Geyser, Centron. Again, our noble egg provider, who we are eternally grateful to the eternal for. That our family embodied, incarnated into shells. These four. One, Lucifer, Santo Arcoiris, Lord Angelus, Lucifer, Dr. Charles F. Kroll. We already introduced to you Raphael, Michael, also known as, to us anyway, Arcoiris, Lord Angelus, Michael, John Centron. And then, of course, Gabriel. Yours truly, that's our confirmation name, and some know as Jibril to Muhammad or Gabriel to Daniel. Either way, our egg is a little different. In Apocalypse, we're that angel that says, we need to stop all this destruction till we get the 144,000 sealed in the cloud. We have a wedding proposal for you. Be one of the 144,000 to us. Measure it to see your robes, your motives, white your robes need to be, clean as Jon Snow and his motives. Our apocalypsing is because of the souls that we seek to save from, the art of war. No more war. No matter when your birthday is, no more war. Just don't teach that. Don't be about that. Yes, we have to struggle. Yes, we have to fight for things, not fight against anything. I've ceased fighting anybody and anything, but I do champion apocalypse. That the world, as it's commonly thought of, right? These lines, this real world, but it's really, really false. It is designed to make the rich richer, the poor poorer, designed to make the holy dirty, and to make the dirty holy. It's just the way it is. That there's three pillars to the world, three things that make the world go round. Business, government, and religion. These three things, despite whatever propaganda they do, whatever teaching they do, first and primary concern, first and primary motive is monetary. And I point to Israel, I point to the United States, and I point to my house, my church, the new Roman Empire is between these three. That just for today, shall we keep on key about my higher power, right? My higher power and I have this per se same name. This is how it looks on how it is written on my back, so that all can follow this omen. But when it's typed and it is just an acronym, then it's Christos, Omni Zion, made, Om Zion, antenna of Christ. That, as you can see, the chakras, no matter what chakra you are empowering or channeling, Cosmos is there because it is above. The one who is above all. And I do say that in the comic book way. The one that is below all. Same genre. And then, of course, the presence. You combine these three, and then all the deities that there are, you have my outlook. God is a DJ. Life is a dance floor. Love is a rhythm. The rhythm, you are the music. That if you reach up, God reaches down, it would appear. But in truth, there isn't a place that the eternal isn't. And when we say God, we say the God of Per-A-A, or Per-Ah, which is, of course, the ancient way of saying Pharaoh. That the current Pharaoh is an American scientist. That, we are Cosmos-centered in making a theopoly. That what is foretold of our theopoly, the change. God is here, and he says go, and God provides. But unlike Monopoly, our theopoly has fate. And simply put, a three-tier system, or a trinity system. That every color represents a religion, a side of a monopoly of religion. Every color, also matches with a nation rather than a country, and a people's business. It is the best that can be done, given what is loved. That if you just had the faith of a mustard seed, and if you had just listened to what we had to say, things would be Christmas by now for all of us. But as a result of fate and things refusing the good news, we are left with this. That we lead to all truth, and we lead to all light, and we doctor Well, where we are ill, or Eve ill, that we indeed are going to get you clean, one way or the other. But we're ending the world in a big old trumpet. You're fired. You're no longer going to abuse us, because we are forced to disabuse. The Lord of Lords, right? In the Force, what's forcing things? Well, the tragedy of Anakin Skywalker, akin to yours truly, is the Rey Regis, a different Skywalker by adoption. So whether you're mostly male, mostly female, congratulations. Whoever told you you were a citizen or a subject or property was lying to you. Divinely, through the holy living force, you are, well, nobility. What kind of noble are you? Are you actually noble? I think you can be.